Hello guys and welcome back to Confined 268.1 Minecraft Adventures. Today's the day. You may notice I've got a lot going on in my inventory. Got a fair amount of golden apples, got the eyes, the carved pumpkin. If you can guess, today is the day. I'm gonna record until the dragon is dead. Well, that way. Okay. Now we know our heading. I'm gonna grab the boat because I anticipate this to be quite far. Don't need those on my inventory or on the hotbar just yet. The only reason I'm bringing it is because I anticipate the shulkers to be quite the headache. Well, anyway, now we know our heading. I will cut back in at the stronghold. See you there. I just wanted to cut in here. I'm by the spawn village, but I don't remember seeing this mountain. It's so cool how it looks like it's not loaded. Or like it's not loaded right, or it's been blown up or something. That looks... Man. Onward. Well. Here we are. Wait, you're kidding. Seriously? There's a geode right there. Okay, unironically, I didn't have to use the boat once, so I almost regret bringing it. Ew! That's really sucks when that happens with water. Now this is where I'm going to be reminded that I didn't bring a flint and steel, so I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Which isn't really old-fashioned at all. Actually, I guess while I'm here and waiting on that, that's not really going to be useful in the end. Actually, it might be. Yeah, that's the room. Figured I might as well get a free armor trim while I'm here. I think its eye is the one I typically go for, so... Perfect that I found it. Get out of my inventory. Second thought, I probably will keep the doors. Oh, come on. This is a bit of a finicky process, that I know. First and foremost, I do want to set my spawn. Because this could go very badly. And I'm acutely aware of that. So, with that in mind, let's stronghold. Okay. And just a small look at how far. It's pretty much a straight line from each other. So when I do the pathway in the nether roof, it pretty much just be a straight shot. Which is not what I was going for, but it'll do. Also, yeah, custom pumpkin blur, as you can see by the outline on the corner of the screen. Let's get that on the hotbar. Crafting table down. Alright. Well, here we go. Okay. I'm going to pause. This will only be a little bit for you guys, but for me, it's going to be 1,000 blocks and some change. And that's what you don't want to see. So, the strategy is a little risky depending on where your platform spawns. But other than that, it's sound if you can get away from the island quick enough. Which it looks like I did. My platform spawned in a not so ideal spot where the dragon could have knocked me off of it. which would not be optimal, obviously. So, with that, I'm going to pause, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. You don't know how happy I am to be on solid ground and not precariously crouching over the void. Do I recommend this strategy? Probably not. Because it is very nerve-wracking. Alright, sorry for any performance hitching that this... You're kidding. That this is going to cause, but, sorry not sorry. I see my goal. I'm not gonna have to cross the void to get there, though, am I? No. Possibly? Is the ship over the void? Because I'd very much like to just be able to block up to it. Oh no, it's over the void. You might say that's unavoidable. I know that's a terrible pun. I am aware. Let's see, it's double. Yeah. Double shulker shells is working. Now, I'm just going to leave this uncut. Just out of curiosity, how many people actually do this the way you're meant to do this? Because I don't. Actually, in this instance, having... Can you knock it off? Probably want to be over that. I will take the iron. I will take the diamonds. What's that? Oh, that's pretty much an exact duplicate of my helmet. Actually, now that I've got this, I'm just gonna... Okay, so they don't do a terribly much damage. They're still just really annoying. On, open again. No! Why? Okay. I need to go up and then over. And then we'll have the goal. Well, not really. One of my goals was definitely shulker boxes. Whoa. How many shulker shells have I got? 18. Okay. Oh, not what I wanted to do. That sucks. Come on. At least those didn't go off the edge. In case you're wondering what happened there, I've got toggle crouch on. I'm glad I remembered, though, and didn't start walking forward. That could have been very bad. There. Alright. Elytra acquired. Those are pretty good boots. What's this? Fire aspect. That's legitimately the only enchantment I'm missing. Alright. With that... Actually, there's no ender chest in here. Glad I picked that one up earlier. Alright. Time to... Well... Don't think I need that. Actually, I will take the brewing stand, though, but I don't need the potions. Actually... I'll take the potions. Primarily... Primarily because they're bottles. Bottles are fairly useful. I have a feeling that this isn't going to have too many shulkers, so... Yeah, I think I've taken out all the shulkers. This place had to offer. Actually, have I been over there? Yes, I took that one out. Yeah, that's it. This place has no shulkers left. Well, I guess we can go. I can go end raiding sometime. 'Cause that's plenty of shulkers for now. Well, on to the fun part, I guess. I'm going to fly around till I find a gateway and then catch you back at the dragon. Alright, found the gateway, and I'm now back at the dragon. I'm going to turn the render distance back down. Missed. Ooh. Now that's what you don't want to do. Is there an upside to that? Because I've got no blocks down here. I'm going to hope well, that's rough. Because I can't get over there. Geronimo! Alright. That's not going to work, so... Wrong button. I really wish you could... It automatically sorted by the dimension you're in. Stronghold. Save. No! Why? Don't... I need to go to spawn. There. So, I don't think my stuff is loaded in chunks, so I don't think it's in any danger of despawning at the moment. But, on the other hand, I need to get back, get a set of armor, and get back there as quick as I possibly can, which would be through the Nether. So, I'm gonna catch you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm re-geared and heading into the Nether. And that death is why you don't get cocky. Ooh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up. Actually, this is open enough I could just run to it. In retrospect, I should have put a chest there with some blocks in it, just in case. But I obviously didn't plan on what happening. Oh. I guess there is an upside to this, in that later on. Okay, if I can block that up. Is this above the portal frame? Yes. You gotta pick your battles and not set yourself on fire. Alright, now that I've got some blocks, I can set spawn. Alright. Where is my stuff? Should be on the ground right here. Yes, there's... Really would like the elytra and the rockets. Go someplace else and swoop. This is not great because, okay, elytra, get that on immediately. Okay. Get the shulker box. Actually, where's the pumpkin? There's my bow. Now, what I should have done in the first place was found one of the taller towers and just sniped all these crystals from the top. But hindsight's 2020. No, no. Why? Oh. Oh, same problem. Why? Okay, how many blocks do I have here? 5. 5 blocks, no way to get more. It was enough. 5 blocks was enough. We can't screw... I can't screw this up anymore. Do not... Head down. Don't look at anything. The Endermen don't exist. Okay, bow. Water bucket. Pickaxe, that should be literally everything. Okay. I know if you're standing at the right angle down here. My God, that damage. I don't want to hit that. Okay, I want to be way above it. Ow. Because that can happen. Now the easy part. Side note for post, I need to turn the volume down on the game sound. Never seen that happen before. So I casually miss all the shots. No! Why? Why would you do this? Side note, apparently if you shoot through the dragon breath, apparently it makes a fire arrow? Really? Why did they made to make that so loud? Well, I can't say that that was painless because it sure wasn't. Where'd they go? There. Could have swore it was also supposed to drop a dragon head. Maybe it was just an extra dragon egg. If you're curious about what I'm talking about, it's the dragon drops from Vanilla Tweaks. No, the head's not in the fountain. Well, alright, I'm going through. Okay. With that, I'm gonna break this bed and I don't know why I did it that way. I could have just flown. Why is... You know what? I'm not gonna ask. That was rougher than I was expecting. So much so I forgot to even grab a screenshot. So I'm not gonna question why there was just XP on the ground. But in light of everything, I happen to have raided another end city. It was a smaller one that, in fact, the only thing was there was shulkers. 2 elytras, spare armor, shulker shells. I would say that went all right. Wrong boots. That may have been why I was taking a lot of damage. I didn't have the protection boots on. And that could have went better. I should have just found me a place and sniped the crystals. I don't know why I didn't do that. I know that's what works the best as a strategy. But yeah, if you're gonna attempt that, be warned. Don't do what I just did. Do it the smart way. Also, I've lost my axe. Well, it was unenchanted anyway, so no big loss. Well, with that out of the way, I've been Confined 268-1, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Peace out.